Okay, it's starting now.
Ready?
All right, now we'll start with this one here because it's backed by popular demand. Okay.
Please welcome back by popular demand. It's Jingle and the Sleigh Bells.
Them little penguins, ain't?
Yep. Now I guess we'll do our duel here. You gonna press one of them now? You gotta find the button on these things.
Ready?
I gotta find the right spot. Okay. I forgot where it's at on it. Oh, that on.
On the foot.
Yeah, okay. We ready. Oh. Come on. We gotta find out. Our button don't be. Okay, stop it.
It's right behind.
I know. Okay, now we found it. Okay, we can stop it. Now then, we can start them at the same time. Go. All right. That was our salt and pepper act there. Now this one here, y'all know what this one here.
Merry Christmas.
Now this is Frank when he get old, celebrate Christmas.
I'm never getting old.
You not?
Nope. That's an old song.
Miss Santa getting his work out.
That's Santa in January. You must get after that.
Now this is the old familiar one here. Y'all all know this one.
That's the little drum boy.
Well, can't be no fun without a moose. A good Christmas one here.
Little drummer boy.
This is our oldest one here, and the speaker about gone on it. He's the oldest one we got.
Oh yeah, he the one.
What's he playing?
Deck the hall.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to
Yeah,
put
I
a new
can kind
speaker
of
on.
hear it.
Yeah, he older.
That's Rock and Ring here. That's what they.
Rock and Ring.
Yeah, that's him. Now this one here is gonna be I'm gonna keep my eye on him because he'll try to run away on me here.
Oh wow.
Blue law. You ready? You see him, Andre?
That was Jake.
Cute.
I like that.
Oh no, this one got soul
He gave-
here.
He gave me one. He gave me one.
Oh, he in the gospel frame. Gospel choir.
We've been had this one here for quite a while too. I have a little snowflake one.
Oh, she's pretty. I love her.
And there's time for something exciting. We got a woman named Judy at work to remind us of just remind her.
He's a happy doggy.
Judy.
I love that one too.
Now this is what some of the older guys like we be out there with.
That's fair.
We like this one here too.
Look at his cheeks, y'all.
That's cute.
Leave me one of them.
All right. Now this is more for the younger generation here.
It's Christmas time, yo. Let's bring the joy. Come on. That's right. Season should be jolly. Jolly get your children here.
He got MC Hammer with.
Break it down.
What's that song?
Compulsive.
You got some moves.
We deck the house.
Yeah.
Stop helping.
And wait a minute, y'all. And this is another one of our oldest ones. We had this in a long time here.
Oh, look at the wings. It's playing the violin. I mean, how do you make it go in closer? Those were lovely. You can see him in person.
That's pretty too.
Yeah, this is, we call this one Bobby. He reminds us of one of the old guys that come out there. There's a guy kind of look like him a little bit out there.
Yeah, he can barely make it.
Yeah, he can barely make it.
He a little blind.
Is he supposed to be a bulldog?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I see. A Georgia bulldog. Yes, that's about the way that's about the way they look, ain't it? Andre?
Okay.
We like this one with the baby here.
Stevie.
We'll put him on the floor. She can-
That's cute.
The mom and
So
daddy,
cute.
I think.
And here we go. Bing Crosby back.
With every Christmas card I
this one I'm gonna have to put on the floor because he got to have some room to maneuver, so we ain't worried about whether he on there or not. All right. Hopefully he won't fall over when he.
Yeah. Oh.
Go back the other way. Go the other way. Sit around. See, he fell over on me. Sometimes he don't fall. Depending on what kind of flow you're on. Yep, he fell over again. Sometimes he don't fall. Sometimes he falls.
I'm just amazed that he can split his legs. I mean, I ain't never seen nothing like that.
Yeah. Most of the time he don't fall. Sometimes
Skate and split his legs.
yeah, the flow depending on the surface he's on, he'll fall. Sometimes he won't fall. And of course, we always end with this one here. Now, when we actually at work, we doing something else.
Daddy, can you tell me a story?
Sure, honey. What would you like to hear?
How about a nice story about Christmas?
'Twas the night before Christmas.
Yay, my favorite!
'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mamma, in her kerchief, and I in my cap, had just settled down for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see
Come
what
back here.
was the
You
matter.
don't fall.
Right from his bed.
I flew like a flash, tore
Stop
open
that.
the shutters and threw up the sash.
What'd you see? What'd you see?
Settle down, settle down. When what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer, with a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick.
You Santa.
Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away, dash away all. And then, in a twinkling, I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound.
Wow, and then what?
Oh, we're just halfway through the story. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack.
He has all the presents.
His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know that I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose.
And just like that, he's gone a flash, right?
Hold your horses. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, as he drove out of sight, "Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night." Ho, 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 ho.
That's cute.
I like
Read
it.
the whole story.
Great story.
Glad you liked it.
I want another one.
No, it's time to go to bed now.
Okay.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Daddy.
Daddy Tiffany.
Yeah, so you don't have to record no more of that. That's our little presentation we do now. We'll be doing this actually tomorrow at Hardy's on our job. I'll be off tomorrow, a bunch of the guys. But whenever I do it, I do the presentation, but I never let them out of there without talking about the real meaning of Christmas, and they're gonna get this tomorrow too. You know, and there's been a lot of talk and debate about Christmas trees. Some people think Christmas tree is sinful. Some people think the Druids started Christmas and you shouldn't put a tree up, and on it goes.
Yeah.
There are Christians that believe such things and get mad and say you shouldn't have one, you celebrating a pagan holiday, and on it goes. Well, I think they fail to understand something very easy to understand. You go to Genesis chapter 1, I'll just read this on my phone. It's a couple of verses. Verse 12. And to 112 says, and the earth brought forth grass and herb yielding seed after his kind, and the tree yielding fruit whose seed was in itself after his kind. And God saw that it was good. And you see the word tree yielding seed, you do see tree in there, right? God created the trees, right? So God made the trees and Eden went in on the third day. Now if you go down to the end of the chapter and read verse 31, and God saw that everything that he had made, and behold, it was very good. And the Eden morning was 6th day. Now, if God created everything, it was very good, which means excellent. Very good means excellent. How can a tree be evil? How can a tree have any sin in it? How can a tree be bad? Because everything God made was very good. And he made trees too. So I tell people, nothing that God created, inanimate object, nothing at first had any sin attached to it at all. Man is the only one that added sin to him. Not the plant life, the animal life. Man is the only one that added a sin nature.
Right.
So you can't have an evil tree. There's a thing of the cursed tree or evil tree or tree that's a idol. Trees are just trees. So when you understand God made the trees, the Druids didn't make trees. God made the trees. So it's how you use things. Things are not evil. It's how you use them. So people get caught up in this. They started the day. Who cares? Who created the day? God created Eden the morning first day, Eden the morning second day, Eden the morning third day. God made the days. So how a day gonna be evil? It's just crazy what some people believe about days and Christmas. Don't be dumb. God made everything good. It's just God made it. It can't be sinful. It's how you use them. So I tell people that before I get it. And I tell people once I do that, then I explain that no thing that and I always use this as my final thing I do when we talk to these people. Now most people have one of these in their house if they celebrate Christmas. Christmas tree.
Right.
And I tell people, and I got a little handout I'll give them tomorrow. I tell people that so when you celebrate Christmas, this tree that you put up in your house can be used to explain everything about the Lord. It's everything in this on this tree can be used, and I got a handout I want to get about the Lord. Now, in our house, most houses, you have a tree. Most of them have a star on the top. All angel, one or two. Now, if you can take that. If you look at the star, now wasn't it a star in the Bible that led the wise man?
Yes.
So when I put a star on top of my tree, the star remind me of the wise men that followed it to find the baby Jesus. That's what the star represent on my tree. Now, if it have an angel, did an angel announce the birth to the shepherds? So that angel right there in the Bible too, right? So the star, the star, the angel, we represent angels. They're all right in the Bible. And of course, the star you find it in Matthew 9, Matthew 2, 9 through 12. You find the star. The angels are found in Luke 1:28. I always get a reference where you can find these things. So if I got a Christmas tree, oh, you didn't have to keep them. Why you can't want to? So I use that to explain. That reminds me of the star that led the wise men to the baby Jesus. That's what that star, when I put the tree up, that's what I remember. All right, now we'll move from the tree. The lights on the tree. Now the lights on the tree, we should all know what that means. Who's the light of the world?
Jesus.
The lights remind me that God gave Jesus Christ the light of the world. So Jesus is the light of the world. So it's right there in the Bible. Right there, you find it right there in John 9. That Jesus is the light of the world. So the lights I put on the tree remind me that God sent Jesus into the world, the light of the world, to give light to sinful man of how to come to him. So the ornaments on the tree, the ornaments don't have any light of their own. Ornaments don't have light.